Are you trusting your summer comfort to Puxatawny Phil? While historically Phil is only 35% accurate, Premier 100% knows summer's on the way. Get $2,000 off a new HVAC unit when you buy select high SEER energy efficient units from Premier Heating and Air. Join the Premier Club for $99 and get a free Wi-Fi thermostat. Club membership includes 20% off repairs, priority booking, annual cleaning and inspection. Call today and learn more about club benefits. Call 478-300-2633 or log on to premierishere.com. Experience a Premier difference today. A locally owned and operated company. Hello everyone, welcome into the studios today. Alexis Alvarez, and you are formerly from Dublin? You were here in Dublin for a while?
Well, I'm actually from San Francisco, born there, lived in Orlando, Florida, Atlanta, Georgia, and then moved here about 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's I've made my trek around the United States, it seems.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
A lot of great exposure there, but most recently, about 4 years you were here. You were real involved with the community, were you not? With the chamber and et cetera?
Yes. Eden Nutrition was the business that I owned.
Yeah.
I was good friends and partners with John Clem, and we opened up Eden Nutrition, which is inside the Olive Branch Christian Bookstore on Highway 80. Yeah. So owned that for almost 2 years, and then regretfully sold my portion. I say regretfully because I would love to have held on to that. But part of this competition is geared toward opening up another smoothie bowl place. So we'll see what happens.
Part of this competition, which is why we have you in here today,
Yes,
you are in a stringent physical competition.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about that.
So the competition is put on by Muscle and Fitness Hers magazine, and it's for the three prizes. So the cover of Muscle and Fitness Hers magazine, $20,000, and then the title of Miss Health and Fitness. So that's where my journey kind of started. It's been my dream since I was 14 years old, if you can imagine that, to be on the cover of a fitness magazine. So when this opportunity presented itself, I jumped on board immediately. My focus has kind of shifted, to be honest with you. Not necessarily on myself, but the organization. I didn't know that it was a fundraiser really for the Be Positive Andrew McDonough Foundation, which is childhood cancer research. But further than that, they provide finances to families with kids with cancer, meaning they pay mortgages, they pay rent, they pay utility bills, anything that you need help with financially, they help. They step in and help. Last year, they sent checks up to $6 million and helped over 4,000 families. Wow. So it's a beautiful organization.
Sounds like it for children with cancer
to
benefit their families. Obviously not an organization that's just started with that kind of wealth.
Right.
How long has this been going on, this type of competition?
Competition started in January. So I've been working my tail off for 2 months, but it started off with 30,000 women that were competing. And this is a nationwide contest, by the way. So I've held first place in my group since day one.
What is your group?
Started out with 55 women in my group. Then
What
it went
is it,
down
age category?
No, it's not. Just anybody that wanted to compete, they had to apply, and you have to go through this process, and then they select you and say, yes, you can compete. So my group had a total of 55 women, and then it's worked its way down to now I have 12, and I'm in the quarterfinals. So it is by popular vote.
Okay.
Honestly, I wasn't a big fan of the vote system, I guess you can say that, and then also for paid voting, until I realized that it was all of the proceeds go to the Andrew McDonough Foundation. So if you buy a vote, it actually goes to the foundation, which I can stand up for that, absolutely.
Yeah, sure. So you've always wanted to be on the cover of Fitness magazine.
Yes,
it
sir.
just transferred into something very worthwhile, which drew you on into it, it sounds like. It wasn't just the cover of a magazine. All right, so let's take it back just for a minute now, Alexis. So how did you get into fitness? Tell me about you. Was it from your family, friends, or is it just something you wanted to do?
So my mother would kill me for saying this, but she's sitting in this room. But it actually started with my mother when I was 11 years old. And I don't know if you remember, to date myself a little bit because I know I look very young, but do you remember the old Billy Blank's Tae-Bo with the VHS workouts?
Yeah.
So I started there with my mom.
How about that?
Yes. And I fell in love with fitness at the age of 11, believe it or not. So she'd be like, come on, let's go. We're going to do a workout. And it'd be an hour-long workout.
Kick your
we would do.
butt.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I loved it, though. Absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
So that's where it started, and it just kind of progressed from there.
Cool.
So sports throughout high school and such, and ROTC as well.
Now, this was back in San Francisco?
So this was actually Florida, also into Georgia. So
Yeah.
Woodstock, Georgia specifically.
Okay, into
Yes,
Atlanta
sir.
and Woodstock. Yeah. So what type of high school activities did you do?
ROTC was the main thing that I did, also soccer as well. ROTC, that's kind of, I found my competitive edge in ROTC. So we had a fitness, obviously it's very grueling
Sure.
physically, and we had a competition, and it was for freshmen all the way to senior. And I was the only female and the only freshman to ever place in the top 3. So I made second place and won the Presidential Fitness Award.
Wonderful.
So from that day on, I'm like, well, I guess I'm pretty competitive, and I kind of enjoy the side of me. So,
Yeah.
but it's stuck with me. Fitness has stuck with me. I'm 34 now, so it's been 23 years now.
Yeah.
So it's been
Great.
a good journey.
Great.
It's powered me through many life challenges. So.
What do you feel you get mostly out of fitness? What does it feed in you?
Inner strength. I think inner strength is a muscle that everybody has, and it has to be developed just like any other muscle. So physical fitness, that's helped with that. Also, I credit the Lord, of course. You know, He's helped me through many, many things. I can say, working out really got me through much, but that's not the whole story. I can't, deny the Lord in any of that. So He's really helped me through divorce and loss as well. So.
Yeah. Alexis, we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back, okay?
You love your land, and you have plans for it. During Kubota Orange Days, you'll love the great deals on our versatile, reliable lineup, helping you turn dream projects into reality. Visit your Kubota dealer today for the best deals of the year. Now through June 30th, get select compact tractors with 0% financing available or save up to $5,500. Sale ends soon. Stop by your local dealer or go to KubotaOrangeDays.com.
Products you can count on, a name you can trust. That's Midstate Tractor and Equipment. So Alexis, you talk about working out, and then you talk about your relationship with the Lord, how He feeds you, how He cares for you. That's kind of one and the same for you, maybe?
Oh, yes, definitely. Yes. The Lord is my foundation, always will be. So I've been through many different things, and I've had to cleave to the Lord. And then, of course, like in Psalm 23, it says that He restores my soul. And I understand people have different ways to, their soul is their will, their mind, their emotions. Maybe certain programs or activities help restore people's soul, but for me it's the Lord. It says He restores my soul. And I've really cleaved to that over, my whole life, really. I was saved at 10 years old, gave my heart to the Lord then, and served Him since. So that, and then of course I think He's used fitness as an outlet, if you will, but it's made me stronger. It's made me stronger, inside and out.
Yeah, mind, body, and soul.
Yes.
Yeah, we're a temple, and we
That's
should
right.
care for it.
Yes, sir.
And that energy that we have, both spiritually and physically, and that time alone, or maybe time when we push ourselves in things, we would run and we would take care of our body, but of course, the longer lasting is our spirit. But you've really picked a worthwhile cause in trying to help kids with cancer.
Yes, sir.
It's a very noble effort.
Thank you. The founder, his name is Joe McDonough. He's obviously the founder of the foundation, and it was his son. Listening to his story that really, I shifted focus. It wasn't just about me and the competition and winning and the prize money and the title and the cover. It became about the kids. It became about the foundation. And the struggle, hearing different testimonies on there of different families that have, some of them have had to quit their jobs to take care of their kids that were going through treatment. Joe himself, this foundation got started in 2007.
All right.
And his son, Andrew McDonough, B positive, that's the foundation. B positive is his blood type. Go figure. How cool is that? So it was named after him, but he was on the soccer field leading his team into state championship, led them to a win. And 2 hours later, he collapsed, and the family found out that he had leukemia. He went to cardiac arrest, and the doctor said he wasn't going to live through the night, excuse me. And from then on, he lived 167 days thereafter. And he eventually passed away. And so Joe McDonough and his family started this foundation. So it's really to help and really emotional and a financial support to the families of the children suffering with cancer. So like I said, they've taken a lot of financial burdens, take them off of the family and such, so that they can spend their time with the kid.
Yeah. Take a break. We'll be right back. You stay with us.
Hi, I'm Greg. Come see our full lineup of off-road vehicles, side-by-sides, and ATVs at Shamrock Honda Kawasaki.
So Alexis, when we want to compete, when we want to get in and we want to do something physical, we want to win. You know, we want to drive ourselves, push ourselves to do more, and then we have a good cause behind it. That just really accelerates that. Tell me the toughest part so far in this for you.
This is going to sound kind of funny. It's actually, what time do I have to work out? So my mom and we run an animal shelter, and we're in Dodge County. We're tired. My day starts at like 5 o'clock in the morning and usually ends around 1 o'clock in the morning. So I really don't have that much time to dedicate to working out, even though I've always made fitness a part of my life. No matter time, no time. I had to eat nutrition. I still made it a part of my day. So sometimes I work out at 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning. So really for me, it's finding time to get exercise in.
Yeah.
It's something I love to do, so I'll always make room for it. It's like the Lord, you love the Lord, you're going to make sure that you spend your time with Him whenever you can. So that is the hardest part for me, though.
Yeah, it's finding that time. Let's just pause now and talk about the animal shelter, because that shows your heart, shows your mom's heart. And
yes, sir.
being involved, taking care of God's creatures.
That's right, absolutely. So we're Honda's Rescue House, and we're in Dodge County. We care for dogs and cats, many dogs and cats, might I add. We didn't realize there was such a need in South Georgia.
I would imagine.
Yes, so where we come from, North Georgia, Florida, overpopulation of animals really isn't an issue. You don't see, normal dead kill would be an armadillo or a possum or something like that, or a raccoon, and here it's cats and dogs. I mean, it's just, there's an overpopulation here. So we take on a lot of people's burdens when they do like owner surrenders, which is how our animals come to find us.
Yeah.
So it's either through they can't take care of them, they don't know how to take care of their animal, and then they surrender them to Honda's Rescue House. So we have been taking care of them for over a year now. So we're a little over a year old.
Yeah.
So we do that. That's our heart. We know that the Lord has really called us to this specifically, to take care of His creation, which is very neglected, very, very neglected here. So I don't want to like zero in and say here, like Lawrence County, but I just mean South Georgia in general.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So.
How do you secure funding for something like that?
I have a wonderful Father and a wonderful Heavenly Father that provides for us as well. But we are donation based.
Yeah.
We don't get that many donations, but my Father really does. He has a great job, and he makes up for the lack for the shelter.
Yeah.
So yes.
Yeah. Great. Yeah, Honduras animal shelter.
Okay.
So someone could find that online and be able to give to it, or Facebook?
Honda's Rescue House.
Honda's.
Yeah, Hondo. So it's actually named after my parents' dachshund in 2012. So it's named after him. He passed away at 4 years old. So it was in their hearts really to start something in his memory. So Honda's Rescue House is something that she and I do together.
Nice. All right. Now we talk about working out.
Yes.
So you're getting up early, you're staying up late, you have to find a time to work out. But what is a workout for you? What is it, just running? You get a kettlebell out? What do you do?
So I do everything with a pair of dumbbells and a resistance band, and that's it. But it's amazing what you can do with just those little equipment to work with. I work out, it's so funny, but I work out in our dining room, which is emptied out for obviously the animals. And there was a time my mom and I were actually sleeping in our car because we had just given up the house for the shelter. So we were sleeping in our car for a few months. So we're really dedicated. We love what we do, but we're really, really in it. So everything we do with 100%. So. But that is typically where I work out with, and also I have to say this, even with the animals outside, we have some outdoor dogs. I mean, you'll see me out there with, 20-pound jugs of water to get to the dogs doing lunges, all the way to pens and such. So it seems funny, but it's kind of just really old school. You just make it happen. You love it, you're going to do it. So I do everything I can to try.
You work out in between the work.
That's right. I like that. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, I see people do it, but most people do like that, either garage or, but, I know many people who travel and they'll take a dumbbell with them or a kettlebell with them, and, you do what you do.
That's right.
Yeah, you can work out anywhere, and
it's
really an example and maybe an encouragement to someone watching who just maybe get up out of the chair a few more times every day or something like that, because as we age, we got to do that. I mean, it's just being honest here, because, there are ways, again, running up and down stairs, you'll find a way to get a workout in, and it's great to break a sweat. It's great to push something heavy, in my opinion, once a day, and you'll be better off for it, for sure.
Right. Yes,
yeah, but you're training hard. Now, how much more time do we have in this competition, Alexis?
Okay, so we are in quarterfinals. Today is the last full day. I think this ends tomorrow at 10 p.m. And then if I move on, I have to keep first place to move on to semifinals. That'll be for 6 days. And then into the finals. So that'll end, last day is April 2nd, which is my grandma's birthday. And I hope to give her something great for her birthday. She's in heaven with the Lord, but I would love to win on her birthday.
For sure.
So we're almost there. We just have another 2 rounds and we're done.
All right. So we have people out there viewing, they just want to check it out, maybe consider voting for you. How do they go about that?
I do have a QR code that you can scan or look up. Also, if you go to misshealthandfit.com, my picture is up there. You just click my picture and you can vote for me there. You get a free vote every 24 hours. If you would like to do a paid vote, the proceeds go to the Andrew McDonough Be Positive Foundation. So you can put in a paid vote there. It helps move me up and keep me at the top and move me forward in this competition, as well as a better cause, which is the Be Positive Foundation.
Yeah, that's beautiful. We'll be right back. You stay with us, all right?
Since we were founded, the Houston Clinic has sought to provide the most advanced orthopedic services available to men, women, and children of all ages and all walks of life. And today, Dr. Gay and Dr. Richter continue the tradition of service in the Orange County communities. From our sports teams through every facet of this community, the Houston Clinic is not only proud to serve you, we deem it an honor. The Houston Clinic, 100 Medical Drive, Suite 400, in Dublin.
When someone says the word bank, what comes to mind? For most folks, it's probably money or loans. Maybe it's false. The problem is, these are all just things. And a bank is not a collection of things. A bank is a collection of stories. If you've been around long enough, you've heard one of us say, it pays to bank blue. The hero of our story is you. Every home bought, every business opened, every dream secured has been your story. We've just had a front row seat, and we can't wait to see what you do next.
So, Alexis, we were talking earlier, and you said if you win the prize, if you win the cash, what do you do with it?
First thing I'm doing is making a donation to the shelter because we need it. But next, I want to reopen another smoothie bowl place. So I have a few locations in my mind and my heart that I'm praying about and looking. So we'll see what happens. But I want to start another smoothie bowl place. Some little extra things in there. It's not just smoothie bowls, but some other things that I know the Lord has put in my heart to do. And that way I can use the income from there to also support the shelter. And I am committed to continue to support the Be Positive Foundation as well. It really landed in a different place in my heart than the competition itself. It's way better than having the cover of a magazine. So I would like to continue to support the foundation also.
Yeah. You know, Alexis, there's a lot of fried chicken out there. There's a lot of, you know, hamburger joints out there. And sometimes I like fried chicken. I like a hamburger too.
Sure.
You know, no offense to any hamburger or fried chicken place or what have you. But sometimes, and more, I see healthy places opening up, smoothie places, a healthy bowl, you know, with greens and you know, your protein and that type thing. And this is what you're talking about?
Yes, sir.
Something much more healthy that you like to do.
Yes. I don't want to give it away, but you're on the right track. Absolutely, you're on the right track.
Well, you see it, you know, more you get out of the area. You see it more and more in a larger city, and you're seeing it more in our town, you know, and people offering that, you know, that very healthy meal that actually gives you energy. You don't get lethargic afterwards, you know.
And real ingredients, because I remember when I first moved here, I know that sounds funny, but you go to some places and you say, well, I'd like a banana, and they pull out a powder. Yeah. Well, who does that, you know? So it was really nice to open up a place that actually had real fruit smoothies. Yeah. But yes, sir. You're on the right track. I'm headed down that way.
Yeah, good. Wish you well on that. We really do. And on the competition. So let's reiterate now. We're going to pull up the QR code. They can just scan that in. They can check everything out from there. They can look you up online. They can check it all out, and they can see that you're very legitimate and that you're striving forward in this competition to win it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and we can help you do that, can't we?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just by getting involved. So appeal to everyone before we go.
Just want to say, first of all, thank you for taking the time to listen to my story. Yes, I want to win. I've said it a few times. I want to win this, but furthermore, it's for the Be Positive Foundation to help kids with cancer and also to support their families who are going through, many of them are going through a financial crisis. And every parent deserves to be with their child and vice versa while their kid is going through treatments and very possibly their last days here on this earth. So if you wouldn't mind casting a free vote for me and a paid vote if you can to go towards the foundation, it is so appreciated. I have to say this, the foundation, most charities give 80 cents on the dollar. This foundation gives 96 cents. So it's a big difference. Even the owner, the CEO, his space is a donated space. So he tries to cut costs everywhere he can. He's not in a Bentley or using the money in a fraudulent way or anything. So please, it's a wonderful foundation to support. I would love to have your support, and the foundation would as well. So thank you. Yeah, so everyone vote for Alexis Alvarez. We gave you the SKU code. We wish you very well. Thank you for coming in. Very appreciative. Thanks for joining us right here on TV 35.